but obviously I want to do this again and shoot Date. Just... see what happens. We've already got Terra's name. Boat. Dahlia. What do you know, Date?
No, Ryuki. Please!
It's impossible.
Oh, fuck you, game. Why did you even give me the choice? So in the first game, there was a lot more... Why is there a dot here? Why is there a big green dot here? What is it? Huh. Oh, it's the pin. Okay. What do the pins mean? Is it just random colour pins? I'm overthinking it. Pin, 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 pin. The pins are in the top left. Why are some pins on the right? What's this all about? Is it, oh, those are the ones with the summaries, probably. Fine, so yeah, we've done 2 timelines. In the first game, there were 6 timelines. Yeah. I mean, again, in this game, you have to take all the timelines. Let's go to the very start of the game. So I'm letting this play because the game...
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
It's great. The game knows I have to come here after that scene.
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no. Not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
So it's 6 years later.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
Nah, it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
So she lost her eye in that scene, and that we saw, it's been replaced with the robot eye.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual.
I am a little bit grumpy that it didn't let me shoot that day, though.
The manual explains sync...
I know.
Got it.
Somnium scan! Activate! This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears...
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into... A folding chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
Try sitting on it.
It's just crazy enough to work. Alright. Thank you for joining me briefly.
What?
Ryuki.
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Tell me about the HB case.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Aiba? Aiba, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
What is this? Wait, it's a reverse sync.
What?
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Mr. Doc. The culprit's name.
I know. It's Dahlia. How do I go to the next line? Boat.
Huh? Why do I... this name?
It's the same symbols repeating as well.
Intrusion thwarted. We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind, but for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind. But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
Huh. Oh, we're in the cathedral. Oh yeah, I recognize this. We did that. I didn't realize we were. Yeah, the first time we did this, we did the cathedral as well. Maybe Ryuki's a robot.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through. Huh? Wait! There are more mental locks? I will scan again. Somnium scan, activate!
What's happening? There could be more mental locks?
Unknown. Everything about this is extraordinary.
Oh, Ryuki.
Dahlia, boat. Dahlia, boat.
Let's go.
Yuki's dream is trapped in the shadows. The shadows are missing a single aspect. Yuki is burdened by what happened in the past. He's still holding on to his regrets. He's in denial.
What's this? We're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn. We cannot get through.
Is this Ryuki?
That's a cool effect.
Dahlia, boat.
Mizuki, that red aura is bad news. The time compression element waves are off the charts. If you get caught by it, you'll lose time. Run!
Run? Where? I'm trapped!
Calm down, Mizuki. That Ryuki has neither a shadow nor a face. It must be a shadow image created by the regrets Ryuki carries. When you see something so unstable, you only need to show it reality. A strong reality.
Show it reality?
This is Ryuki's AI ball.
Tama?
There is no response, but most likely.
Wait.
Put it in Ryuki's left eye socket.
Play baseball with his face, huh? I will aim for the left eye socket. I did it!
Wow, bullseye. Are you okay, Aiba?
Ow. Eyes hurt.
This whole thing is a mess.
Yuki's broken mind was...
Ryuki's A.
all for Tama?
Tama, that's you, isn't it? Help Ryuki.
Oh, it's really Tama!
Ryuki, get a hold of yourself. Are you gonna hold on to these regrets forever? Do what you need to do.
What I need to do.
Oh, how do they do that? That's a really cool effect.
What I need to do is...
Almost sane. Definitely how that works. Remind them of real justice. Ryuki blank with blank 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 are still held blank.
Tama was Ryuki's anchor. She kept him tethered to the real world.
Sort of ironic, really, isn't it?
Right.
Because this is a computer program.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
Do we have another time limit?
Hey, Ryuki.
Justice.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about his bloody... He's got a brother, doesn't he, who died when he lost his eye, yeah.
Oh, this is Boss's room.
Oh, Date! And Boss!
I'm so sorry.
Ryuki, how many times do I have to say this? I can't assign you anything if you're going to carry on with this ridiculous sense of justice you have.
I understand.
Listen, I'm glad you caught the burglar. But when they started crying, you bought them lunch and took them on a drive.
How silly, right?
That's my line.
I'm sorry.
You're being suspended for 2 weeks. You can't leave your house. Take time to reflect.
Ryuki, everyone makes mistakes. Even me. I always make mistakes. And every day I get an earful from an artificial intelligence eyeball and a grade schooler. But it's okay to make some mistakes, as long as it's in pursuit of justice. So, don't falter now, Ryuki.
Is he a robot?
I won't.
I've never seen Date being such a good superior.
Mr. Date, I made a mistake. What is justice to me? Mr. Date.
This isn't an illusion, right?
I remember this conversation. We should cheer him up.
Yuki got along with Date.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Right.
How about some coffee?
Nothing better than drinking boss's coffee without permission.
Dippy try. Oh, it's changed the happy birthday thing around.
One mistake teaches you more than 100 successes.
Who do you hear that from?
Homeless guy I drank with the other day. Smart, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
I see the eyeball. Oh yeah, we haven't used the other eyeball. Oh, hello, Screams. Don't know if anyone's else here. There's been lots of people on and off.
Awfully strange advice.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I was going to pick up the
We're
the eyeball.
surrounded again.
Dahlia. Boat.
Dahlia boat.
Ew, it's the creepy Ryuki. Aiba, be careful.
Yes. If we show it the truth again, this space might disappear too.
No way.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're not allowed to walk into them.
A torch. Can we use it for something?
Breathe through it?
Take this!
It went through!
The torch had no effect.
We need to use even more force.
No mercy for your own coworker.
That's apparently the killer's name. Dahlia boat. Stay away from me. I'll do a mini recap after we.
It's an evolver. We might be able to use this.
Shoot Ryuki. I mean, it seems like that's what the game wants us to do.
Are you sure? This might have ill effects on Ryuki's mind.
Aiba, at times like this, pretend what you're shooting is made of jelly. That's what my master taught me.
My apologies, Ryuki. I have no choice.
Mr. Date, please forgive me.
So
Went away.
you were around for the end of one of the routes, I think. It's going to make it a lot easier. Oh no, that's not helped at all.
Dahlia.
boat.
Another Ryuki. When it rains, it pours.
So, you remember the scene where everyone's all in the room, there's the girl with the upside down mask? I believe that's where we got the name Dahlia from. We went to... Oh... Yeah, we went to Horodori Institute, and we got the boy back. I don't remember where we specifically got the name Dahlia, but it's somewhere on that route. Boat, we got from the other route, and now I've gone back to the start of the game, and we've asked him what the killer's name is, and we're like, yeah, it's Dahlia Boat, we know. And now we're finally able to play as Mizuki.
We need to deal with them, too. Hurry.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Loafers like students wear. I don't think it's relevant.
I got shoe.
You need to try everything.
We did Pokemon in this, but it was the Pokemon with just characters from the game. Here we go.
What is this?
It's a time bomb.
A time bomb.
Iba, run!
Do not worry. It is not active.
Yet.
And we might be able to use it for something.
Like what?
Throw?
Where should I throw it?
Let's see. Ryuki's face.
Got it. Eat this, loser!
You don't have to be mean to him.
It hit him, but nothing happened.
It's not activated.
Oh.
It's a time bomb.
I will activate it. It's only 20 seconds. It's fine.
And just like that, it's armed. Mizuki, what do we do?
What?
Throw!
Throw it at Ryuki!
Fly!
This is helping, probably.
Mizuki.
It flew away. Hopefully that will not negatively impact Ryuki.
We had to. If we didn't get rid of it, we would have been blown up.
Well, it may have been a tad excessive.
So in...
What's going on?
Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the screen.
Left and right are reversed.
Is this from Ryuki's dream? Ryuki's dream is getting creepier and creepier.
He found Ryuki can't blank blank he blank.
3 minutes left. You can do this.
You motherfucker. The controls are reversed.
Ryuki! Is this Brahmin?
Genny's place. Oh, Date and Ryuki. And Genny too.
None of you get it. You don't appreciate how good at my job I am.
Okay, I think you've had enough to drink. If you want a drink, we should go to Marble. This place has good food, not drinks.
It's okay.
I'm such an arrogant piece of shit.
Looks like we need him to cheer up a little.
This guy requires so much maintenance.
Don't be a dick, Ivan. We're not reversed anymore, are we? He's having a bad time. No, we don't cheer up with this.
You need to chill for a second, okay? Ignored.
Kaiba, you can be really short-tempered sometimes.
My temper gets shorter the more I'm ignored. But it doesn't look like Ryuki wants water right now.
Fine. Ryuki got along with Date and looked up to him. Blank blank are still held fondly in his
Mizuki,
heart.
you have less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
How do I get to that thing over there?
Eat this and cheer up.
Ryuki, look.
What's this?
The special. Snake-inspired intestine soup, squeezed nuts, wide-legged old man's whispers sunfish, volcano-style old spirit impact.
That sure is a lot of words in a particular order.
Now eat. This is gonna improve your mood whether you like it or not. Look, I get it. Higher-ups usually don't appreciate their subordinates' value. But I don't care about that.
So, I should probably mention... Oh no, I think you were here for this. Yeah, Date looks like from the last game, so they don't spoil the twist.
It's not that you're not skilled enough, or you don't have an eye for things. It's all about timing. There's a time for everything. Just continue what you're doing until the time comes. Don't let it get to you, Ryuki. Stay strong and keep going. No, not here. Go to the restroom!
Oh, there's an eyeball there.
Stay
Yeah.
strong.
He really likes
Keep
Date.
going.
So Date might be dead?
Watch out!
Well, I'm not 100% sure. The implication is Date dying is what broke Ryuki.
Again with them.
I mean, I can actually... hang on, let's save. It actually probably won't take me that long to... That's the wrong button. So, I believe you pretty much know everything here already. So, there's murders where people are being cut in half. In this scene, in the future, we find half a dead body, and we're like, hang on a minute, that turned up 6 years in the past. We go to interview him. This is the scene we're doing right now. And then we follow him in the past. There's Kazuna. So there's these two organizations. Here's a genetics scientist, and this is some crazy lady who thinks everyone lives in a simulation. They both actually come from the same organization, but they split into two. One of them wants to tear at the seams and leave the Matrix. One of them wants to become the king of the Matrix, because if you live in a computer game, you should be able to live with cheats. Scientist died, got cut in half. Lady died, she got cut in half. Then the plot started to be about this man and his son. His son got kidnapped. There's a weird girl with an upside down face mask on. She's helping us out. She has only appeared on this bit. She's not appeared on this timeline at all. So in this one, we learn that that boy was taken to the institute. He knew about the weird science thing. There we go. Like, somebody's been doing stuff with his genetics. In this timeline, the boy disappears in the Ferris wheel. He's somewhere else, but the fact that he weirdly disappears is really strange. And then, unfortunately, the quiz show guy gets murdered. We're tied up. We get bonked on the head, tied up, and all the schoolgirls basically run in. But the mame is acting really strangely, so we go into a sink. And I cannot remember what the sink tells us. Oh yeah, nirvanA collected genocide. Oh yeah, so the rumors are anyone that watches the weird videos gets kidnapped. And so we basically learn nothing. Kazuna, she's gone missing. So the rest of this timeline is us running around looking for her. We go to dude's house, Senator So. She's tripped over and bonked her head. So we have to put her in a machine. We play Pokemon, but with the characters. It's reasonably fun. Basically, Terra goes up to Sejima, and Sejima's like, "Are you here to kill me?" And Terra's like, "Nah, you piece of trash. Why would I even bother to you? All I need to do..." And we don't get the entire conversation until we unbonk her mind. And Terra just says, "Look, I just need you to pass on a message." Bloop, 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 bloop. And you're like, okay, that was weird. And then we do this scene here. We get a phone call. The message basically says, "Oh, she's in an abyss below 9X's." And it's like, oh, it's obviously the giant cathedral. So we go down the giant cathedral. Again, the giant dog man is there. Lien, the weird thief that's obsessed with her, is there. As well as Mizuki with the pipe. Child Mizuki and Date. And then we find Kazuna. She's strapped to a chair next to some explosives. Terra comes out. And he says, "Would you like to play a game?" And you're like, "That's from Saw." And he says, "I didn't say that. I said something very different." But he's got a... he obviously looks like... Hang on. We have a picture of Terra. Terra explains to us that, they're trying to tear at the seams. This is why it's called Terra. Feel like you should have guessed that. There's Terra. Nobody's being kidnapped. We're not kidnapping anyone. That's just a silly internet rumor. But we are totally am killing people. We are cutting people in half. That's, and he all this gambit was just so he could kill Date. Doesn't like Date. Date's doing something weird. And he tells us to shoot Date in the face. Well, he doesn't say the face. I chose face. He's like, "It will let everyone go. Just shoot Date." We don't do it because I always choose the nice option first. And then he sets off the explosion. He's got a thing. And everything crumbles. Everyone gets away with basically minor injuries. Mizuki loses her eye. But the only person... Date's trapped. So we get out with Iba, who's a bit injured. But we have to leave Date there. And then Date says, "How did you know it was Terra who was talking to So Sejima? All I said was it was a man in an iron mask." And then it ends. So, this guy made a game called Zero Time Dilemma. In fact, let's leave the game for a brief second. This is AI Somnium files. And if we go down here, you can buy costumes for the AI robot ladies, because of course you can. This mask here is the mask. Yeah, it's really thick. It's this mask. So in Zero Time in 999, this figure, a mask, kidnaps 9 people, and you have to do a series of puzzles, and there's a convoluted plot. In the other 2 Zero Escape games, there are different reasons, but Zero has a different mask, it's a different person, they kidnap 9 people, they do a bunch of murder games, same thing as Zero Time Dilemma, 999's Virtue's Last Reward. It's 3 different games. My point is, mysterious person in a mask does all this. And the only way to solve those games... The only way to solve those games is to take every route in the flowchart and use information you gained from one place to go somewhere else. And the game eventually reveals the very first game reveals that the plot of the first 999 is like they kidnapped 18 children and they wanted them to psychically pass information. And it's called the morphogenetic field. And the way you do morphogenetic field stuff is you need puzzles and you need danger. So they were trying to create that. There's a lot to it, as you can imagine. A story by this guy, there's going to be an absurd amount more to it than that. But the point is that you are receiving information from other timelines. In the second game, they kind of make it so you are jumping. Your brain is jumping from one timeline to another. It can do that. So this clearly works the same way, but the first game didn't mention the morphogenetic field. It's a different game. But Date clearly was doing that. I finished the first game by jumping from timelines, and at one instance in the first game, you have a piece of information that's only obtained from a different timeline. The game just sort of goes, oh, what's this? And then it goes quickly. It's just an Easter egg. My theory is that it's canon in this game. I think it's real. Because right at the end of this, the Terra says, oh, by the way, my name is Boat. The only reason he's doing that is to give us the name so we can go back to the very first scene and do the other timeline. We can't do this in here because basically when you go, Mizuki asks him what's his name and he says he can't remember, and then you do this entire story. You get Boat from this timeline. I'm pretty sure you get Dahlia from this timeline. So I think Terra only... Well, it's not a doomed timeline. This is clearly the canon timeline because she's missing an eye. Like, this timeline doesn't exist, but, like, he's only passing the name to facilitate the process. And I assumed he wants Date dead because Date can just jump to a timeline where he survives, because that's what he did in the first game. That is my theory. My theory is that it's just bringing along shit from the other games. My other theories was... because it keeps saying it's a simulation, and they're not going to give away the plot twist. So maybe only half of it's a simulation, and half of it's real. And real life people are able to take stuff from the simulation. My third theory is Ryuki's a robot, because he's really reliant on Date. Like, he loves Date. He's told Date to his face, I love you, Date. I'm sorry I have to do this. And obviously that's platonic, but still. It's like... I don't know, I have a hard time believing anyone likes Date. No, I'm joking. But like, the scenes you missed, even in here, like, Date's like absurdly supportive. Anyway, mini recap there. So maybe he's a robot. Maybe he is the simulation. I don't know, there's something up with him. There's clearly something up with Ryuki, because why does he exist?
The real Ryuki is right there.
Oh, we also know that Ryuki had a twin brother who died in a car crash, I think. Or he got half crushed. Oh yeah, he got half crushed, didn't he? Because it's stupid. And that's how he lost his eye, I think. We also know that Kazuna's father runs an orphanage, and Sosajima has a child that went to the orphanage, and presumably that child grew up to be Boat Dahlia, or that small girl. Like, I've also found out the fans of the first game think this game is silly as fuck, and I'm really curious as to what and I feel like the reason they think that is because it's not self-contained like the first game. Like, the first game was a bunch of nonsense already.
Let's get through them.
Indeed.
I don't have the ability to put myself on the top of the screen. Oh, I am also mirrored. Did I accidentally walk?
Where am I?
Ooh. I know where... Okay. This is one of the endings to the first game. This is the Mizuki ending, where Mizuki kind of has to... Date's injured from saving Mizuki from So Tsujima. At that point in the story, you don't know that there's a person in a person in a... You don't know that there's somebody wearing So Tsujima as a suit at the point in the story. Although the boss, because I'm watching someone else play the game, and the very first time the boss tells him off for spending too long in the thing, he goes, oh, he immediately understands the implications and then sort of forgets. It's really interesting. Because I wasn't sure how much of the first game was guessable. But more than you might think. Anyway, the point is that this is clearly recreating a scene from the first game, which is a bit cruel because you don't necessarily... They tell you you don't need to play the first game to do this.
My head.
The point is, there's an ending where Mizuki and Date are a happy family. And, like, she's like, oh no, he's my dad now.
Intrusion thwarted.
Oh, that's clever. I just realised what it did. That's...
Again.
We're both divers, so he just dived into my mind while I was diving into his mind. So that's, yeah, that was quite clever. I like that.
Iva, be careful. We'll get through.
That's... left is right and right is left. I cannot tell what I'm looking for. That is not the map button.
Hurry! You have less than a minute left.
I can't see what I'm looking for. It's fine. We can just reload the scene.
Intrusion thwarted.
That's kind of clever. Oh, I figured out where to go, but I clearly don't have time to go there anymore. I'll tell you what, let's retry when I figure out how to do the retry button. I think it's the sort of anime, you know, like how anime... I've said it before, haven't I? How early anime was built to be cheap, so you just had to be like really clever with your techniques. And I feel like
Stay strong.
anime games
Keep
never
going.
lost that.
Iva, watch out!
Like, this entire scene is built with effects.
Again with them.
Yeah, it's just
The real Ryuki is right there.
things like with like
get
you'll
through
notice that they're clever with parallax and stuff like that. It was just money saving, just so you could make a lot of stuff cheaply. There we go, south direction. Might have to walk around or walk up. Okay, it's quite confusing, won't I?
Hurry! You have less than a minute left!
I can't tell if you can walk up. You totally can, but like the way that walking works is really weird.
Ryuki, get a hold of yourself.
Dahlia... boat?
I thought those names might be randomized. I don't understand the symbol yet, what it means.
This is all your fault.
No! Stop it!
You have no future.
Shut up! Dahlia boat! You son of a bitch! You killed Mr. Dante!
Dahlia Boat?
It's a really silly name. I'm assuming it's an anagram. There we go. Now we get to play as Mizuki. It's a camera for recording interrogations. Pipe. Mizuki likes pipes. See, likes, Iba, Iris, Metal Pipe, Revolver MC. Also beating up bad guys and motorcycle riding. Oh, hang on, she's called Date as well. She's taken his name. Oh, hang on. That reminds me, Iba's room. We bought more costumes. Is it taking a while to load?
You need to get some rest every once in a while.
Yeah, I do. I get a rest like once a day. Sure.
I look good in anything. Yay! Yay! Fancy clothing. My favorite.
Sure, you can be an entomologist.
Looks better than on Mizuki. Welcome home, Sea King. I am smart, but this is idiotic. Look. Yay! Yay! Fancy clothes.
There you go, you get the
Do I
glasses.
look talented?
Oh, why not? There is no trouser option. Unless you count cat bits. Alright. The robot ladies don't get trousers, those are the rules. Two-way mirror. Don't say want a drink. How are you feeling, sober?
Better. I only see 2 of you. I was seeing 3 of you earlier, so that's an improvement.
Oops, I skipped a line there. Why did you reverse sync?
Reverse sync?
You tried to get into my head in the sink earlier, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb.
Actually, Mizuki, it is possible that he does not remember. The recipient of a sync does not literally experience what happens in their somnium. So he would not remember that.
Then who was trying to reverse sync?
Perhaps Ryuki's subconscious. Or the collective unconscious.
Hey, Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
If I did, I would have caught them already.
The man in the iron mask in Somnium. I know that he is the culprit in the HB case, Terror. But Dahlia Boat. Is that another pseudonym? I heard the boat part 6 years ago at the cathedral. But Dahlia, how did you know that part of the name?
Well, that's because...
Took a different route.
Hey, Ryuki, what's wrong?
His mood's improved.
Ryuki's brain. I am detecting anomalies in the firing of multiple neurons. It is not fatal, but he will be unable to speak for a while.
What caused it?
Unknown. However, it is advisable to not continue pressing Ryuki further.
Then I guess I'll have to investigate the old-fashioned way.
Okay. The thing is, pass mildly away. So, like, you're forced to do half the game before the second half, so you don't really have the choices the first game gave you. Say to Q.
Mizuki, I heard you synced into Ryuki, but you didn't get anything out of it.
Bags.
That's
Tombstone.
Ma's grave.
Ma? From the host club?
Yup. I dug him that grave after he canceled on me last minute.
That doesn't sound like a joke.
Shelves. Police officer mannequin.
Mizuki, you know about that mannequin, right?
Yeah, we've talked a few times.
Why can't I eat just the toppings?
It's Mario. Cabernet. Balloons. Red Lantern. Scary lanterns. Used to say that all the time. He did, yes. Drunk Red Lantern. Massive skateboard wheel. Red Lantern. Yeah, Matroshki. I don't know how you pronounce this word, but obviously this is a hint to the plot of the first game. Matryoshka doll? A doll within a doll within a doll within a doll. Balloon. A loft ballon. Origami chain. Star, I'm just reading things in the room. Okay, I should be reading it. It says happy birthday.
Why do we call pumpkins Jack?
Yeah, he could be Bill.
You two get along well.
Why is
Big
there a
catch.
big catch flag here?
You don't get it? The criminals we arrest are our biggest catches.
That's machine. Ball. Mysterious organism. Oh, it's from space. Never mind. That's a scary map.
It looks like an old map, but I changed it recently. This one shows the Belt Transit System, the BTS.
Isn't that copyrighted?
Huh? What do you mean? Hey, Prez. You are looking so cute today.
What the hell are you doing?
Those guys belong to Lemniscate, right? I was hoping a certain someone might arrange a meeting.
They're all her husbands.
Iva, let's get out of here. We've got a case to solve.
Hey, come on!
They're bored.
There was a
Skis.
murder at Spur a long time ago. The culprit's name was...
No, don't say it. Spoilers.
Computer. PC desk on the desk. On the PC on the desk. With the kind of the desk on the PC. What? I'm just gonna move on. Christmas tree.
That reminds me of Iris for some reason. I hope that girl is doing okay.
Iris's condition is cured. Don't jinx it.
Bookshelf. Hang on. Some files. Bath curtain.
Mizuki, could you find me one of those yellow bath buckets?
Why?
What?
I would like to make a pool out of it.
Disc. Oh, there's so much to fucking click on this. I've got to click on everything because there's dialogue, but like, there's so much. Yeah, I'm guessing that's a thing.
Hey, Mizuki. You ever get your boyfriend?
No, boss.
No?
You don't even have a boyfriend.
Even if I did, I wouldn't.
Inappropriate workplace conduct. Tanuki.
Boss, you got that.
I'm over here.
What's your favorite shogi piece?
I like the gold one and the one with the stud on it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Why
Volleyball.
are volleyballs colored like that?
They color them like a crazy person's website.
Alcohol. Volleyball. Plant plot. It's cricket inside there. I bought it in secret. She really loves insects. Boss never finds out. Oh, my TV just turned off. Oh, there we go. The remote was actually close. It didn't even warn me. It just turned off. Hope I'm not turning on a neighbour's TV or something. Turn back on. TV. That was weird. Turbo shop curtain. I read that one already. Why do I have to do some of these twice?
If there are a lot of fish in the sea, why am I drowning?
There.
Masks. Oh, I missed something. Yeah. Something made it go green. Oh, wait a minute. What you looking at?
Why do you ask? Isn't it obvious what I'm looking at?
Who's that?
Who is this cutie? Her cuteness is gonna make my eyes pop out of their sockets.
What's funny
Mine
is
already popped out.
No one ever compliments me, so I had to do it myself. But in all seriousness, I might just be the prettiest girl on the planet. Why is it I can't seem to find any decent men?
why'd you write all the characters the same game?
Did every man that's come close to you?
Because they're all pushy basic bros.
So yeah. So the first game, Date spent the entire game going, "Look at you, handsome," and then it's like it's not even him; it's somebody else.
I'm Mizuki Date, formerly Okiura. I'm a senior at Sekiba High. I'm 18. I run a company and I'm a sinker at Abyss. Recently, I've been worried that my lifestyle is making my skin break out and I'm putting on weight. And since I run into so many low-life criminals, it's really been affecting me.
You seem tired. Don't push yourself too hard.
Oh, welcome back. Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, you get scenes where you get to look at yourself using AI vision, and Date would always do the "looking good, Date," but like that's not Date's body, so it's just like, oh shit, I was complimenting the wrong person. Fuck.
That's enough, Iba. You can close it.
Why are you there?
It gets really tight in your eye socket, you know. I wanted to stretch out a bit so I don't get too used to that economy class.
Excuse me? My left eye is first class, unlike Date.
What's your body made out of?
Body?
The rubbery part of you. That's not the eyeball.
Oh, this? I believe it is made from seaweed extract of some kind. In a predicament, you can eat it.
Okay. Boss. Is Ryuki okay?
He was carried to the medical office last night. After a day's rest, he gathered himself and headed home.
I'm guessing he's drinking again.
Should we use GPS?
No, it's fine. I won't get anything useful from him right now.
Ryuki is currently on leave. After the explosion 6 years ago, he just needs more time. I'd like to have him help with the investigation, but I don't want to put that pressure on him right now.
How late were you drinking last night?
Wait, how did you know?
Pewter told me.
Running his mouth. I'm gonna cut his pay.
You're getting old. You should stop cruising bars.
Ugh, could you not sound like my daughter?
Daughter?
Well, yeah.
I had no idea you had an illegitimate daughter.
She's not illegitimate. It's not like a secret or anything. It's just no one ever asked. Okay, that's enough digging into my private life for the day.
About sinking without permission.
Oh, so you do understand that you did it without my permission.
You said you'd let me handle it.
And I also said not to do anything dangerous.
Well, I did find a lead.
About the corpse in the
You heard
stadium?
about the DNA results, right?
Yeah, Pewter told me last night.
The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person.
But how is that possible?
Oh, I should also mention, yeah, Date spent the entire of the first half of the game sort of on a secret mission. Like he was working on something and being cagey about what. About Dahlia Boat. About the masked woman, actually.
Masked woman?
The shady chick who tried to shoot me with a gun.
Oh, her. We're looking into her based on what Iba
He
recorded.
didn't shoot you, she shot the
We
body.
haven't found anything yet. No witness statements either.
Maybe she's with Terror.
Why would you think that?
Well, she looked like a bad guy.
As a police officer, you should refrain from judging by appearances.
No, we missed the line! Oh, no, never mind.
Hey, Mizuki. Aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah, that one line I forgot to
Was
ask.
it?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm your superior. You should be more respectful when talking to me.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sir, yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. I'll be careful, boss lady.
Teenagers.
So,
Bit
what are
weird
you
that
going
you
to
hire
do
them,
now,
to be
Mizuki?
honest.
I think I'm gonna head to the stadium. There might be some leads that only I can find.
Sounds good. But, as I said before, don't push yourself too hard.
Yeah.
Respectful?
Roger that, Sergeant.
Sheesh.
Right, no. About Dahlia Boat.
Dahlia Boat, huh? But what does that get us exactly?
I searched every database I have access to. I did not find anything that connects that name with Terror.
There's gotta be some kind of hidden meeting. Ryuki would know.
You can't assume that, Mizuki. I checked the sync log this morning and something is definitely off. We know Ryuki isn't mentally stable right now. A person's memory can be wrong at times, especially after trauma or mental disturbance.
So we can't assume anything we got from Ryuki is the truth?
Well, that's interesting. They just told us that we cannot rely on anything from this side.
Boss is correct. There is no guarantee that what is experienced in Somnium is exactly what that person saw.
Yeah, but it isn't completely random either. The person being synced had to have experienced something that made their Somnium that way.
True, but
Listen, it's just best that you don't put too much stock into what Ryuki says right now.
Right, let's go to the stadium. She doesn't get a car. That amused me more than I expected it to. B.
The body's been taken away.
of course, the winter cold may help, but the body would still naturally decompose if left unattended. They also needed to perform an autopsy.
I just wish I could have examined it a little more.
Why not use my function?
What function?
This is not your first crime scene. You have done this many times before.
Oh, that!
Indeed.
Aiba, please do your thing.
At once.
Gonna use the simulation. Yeah.
I am replaying the scene from when the body was found. I have scanned from edge to edge for this recreation.
I really can't get used to this. It's like going back in time. But I thought I remembered officers being around.
Oh, right. This would be your first time seeing the scene this way. When creating a VR space for an investigation, irrelevant information is not replicated.
Got it.
Now, let us begin. The point I am most curious about is
how the body was carried over there.
As I previously stated, no footprints were found at the scene.
So it was
Let us
dropped.
focus our investigation on that fact first.
Okay. There's a soccer goal. Okay, just a soccer goal. Map time display. Another goal. Bleachers are empty.
Hey, Aiba, how far is it from the corner of the seats to the middle of the center circle?
Approximately 190 to 220 feet.
Could the body have been thrown from the bleachers?
Pardon?
That would explain how the body got there with no footprints.
Hold on. There is so much wrong with that.
What do you mean? The record for the hammer throw is 284 feet.
The hammer is 16 pounds. The body in question is indeed cut in half, but it still must weigh more than that.
Maybe they used a catapult.
So that is completely impossible. The state of the body excludes that possibility.
Melted snow has wet the grass, but there were no footprints. It's the halfway line. The soccer.
Every time I see this, it hits me that this is really Jin Furue. It's crazy that the other half of his body was found 6 years later.
So, we're gonna find the
cause of
other
death
halves
was the
of
body
all
becoming
the other dead
severed
people,
in
right?
two. He was cut at a molecular level, identical to the right half that was found 6 years ago. The culprit is most likely Terror.
And no other damage to the body besides being cut in half, right?
None.
Nothing like falling from a great height?
Impossible. If that had happened, there would be signs of impact damage to the body.
The only wounds on the body are cut itself. Are the cut itself. Okay, I'm gonna turn invisible for this bit. Welcome back. It's all gone yellow. Blue. Blue is that color, not yellow. It's quite late. I've forgotten how to talk. Halfway line.
What's this? Hey, look at the halfway line. It's hard to tell because of the white chalk, but...
I see slight grooves in the ground with the X-ray mode. Is this a tire tread?
A bike, maybe.
If that were the case, we would see evidence of 2 overlapping tire treads. But there is only the one.
So, something with one wheel. This tire track. It looks familiar.
Okay, I was fucking about with lighting. Slight grooves on the ground in the X-ray mode, tire tread, bike maybe. Okay. Small object. Okay, that's fuck. Oh fuck. Being too bright is better than being invisible. But if I can stylize it a little, that'd be cool. Like this. I don't know why I thought that would work. Oh fuck! Now that's fallen off. Okay, like that. That's fine. Cool. It's one scene. We'll deal with it. I've got to like deal with the controller as well. But I'm sure there's like a subtly better like option. That like that. Okay.
There's something in the grass.
It appears to be a screw.
The grass was so long you couldn't see it with the naked eye.
Yeah, it's better.
His bone structure is standard. Nothing has been done to his face, nor
I'm missing a
his
bit of
body.
neck, but that's
So you're
we
saying
can deal with that.
There is no evidence of plastic surgery.
it's Jin for sure.
Okay. How's lie down? Okay, cool. Humid area.
The temperature is a little lower here. It's like something spilled.
This is related to specific heat capacity.
What's that?
Basically, it is how easily something heats up or cools down. Something that heats up and cools down easily has a low specific heat capacity.
So I have a low specific heat capacity.
You have the opposite! Anyway, as you can see, the melted snow has caused water to begin to cool. However,
have to go like that
whatever
every time.
liquid spilled here has a lower specific heat capacity than water, so you perceive it as being colder.
Any idea on what it could be?
Analysis complete. It is an oil used for lubricating machines.
Machine oil, huh?
Metal Gear, huh?
That should complete the investigation.
Cool.
Using the evidence we found, we can replay Terror's actions.
How did Terror move the body to where it was found? That's what we need to figure out.
Let us begin.
I think I found the evidence.
How was the body carried without leaving footprints?
We should consider how exactly it was carried.
Like a
How the
pulley
corpse
system?
ended up where it did.
Yes,
Over soccer field.
There was no additional damage to the body. If it was dropped from above or thrown from somewhere, that wouldn't be the case.
Correct. Now consider the lack of footprints.
There were no footprints.
Welcome back.
But we did find other prints, right?
What specifically?
Right here, on the halfway line.
Ooh.
You see the tire track?
Something with one wheel was used to carry the body.
Yes, yeah, there's definitely a visual novel.
Something with just one wheel made this track.
What was it?
I want it to be a robot. I want it to be a unicycle robot. I'm gonna say a bike.
It's a bike!
I said it can't be a bike. And
Oh.
you said it yourself. It only has one wheel.
So, it's a one-wheeled bike.
I suppose that is not impossible.
Nah, I don't think it's a bike.
Then don't suggest it.
Spinny ring thing.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Those two hoop things they use in circus shows?
Do you mean wheel gymnastics?
No.
Yeah, that!
No, impossible. How would you carry a body like that? Not to mention, they technically have two wheels.
Robot.
I think it was a robot.
Because of the screw in the
we
oil.
found in the grass. And the machine oil? You have to think they're connected.
Perhaps a one-wheeled robot. But we cannot conclude that it was a robot based on this evidence alone.
I guess not. But those tire marks looked familiar.
Let us imagine it was a mono-wheel robot.
Mono-wheel
and it carried
robot?
the body along the halfway line.
Yeah.
Let us begin recording.
When did I beget the helicopter?
Recording.
Okay, Miss Star in the Making. I am the director/cameraman, Aiba Kurosawa.
Kurosawa?
You don't know Kurosawa?
Oh, right! That guy.
I am going to start rolling soon, so please show me your best acting.
Hold on. I don't even know what this is.
No talking back to your director. You're an actress.
I'm a police officer.
That is basically the same thing. For both jobs, you need to show some skin.
Neither job requires showing skin.
Enough worrying about the little details. You simply need to play the part of terror.
Why?
Let us begin. Ready? Action!
My name is Terror. 'Twas I who cut Jin in half. Now I shall carry this corpse to the center of the pitch.
Oh, this is some superb acting. So, how are you going to accomplish that?
Using this!
Oh, my word, yes, that robot does exist.
I'll use this robot remotely and...
I completely forgot about that robot. I know.
This is hard.
It's a gyroscopic robot.
Things look dicey there, but I got it back.
Built by a specific person.
I did it.
Cut! Wonderful. Great acting. I especially liked the performance of your eyes. You have the eyes of someone who has actually killed a man before.
Can you not say that, please? Anyway, this robot.
Football.
Aiba, you were thinking the same thing, huh?
you think-
Yes, I saw it before as well.
Okay, I'm pretty sure
Shoma's
football.
one-wheeled robot.
Stop talking.
Do you recall the grooves on that tire?
But it just can't be. Shoma can't be Terror.
Despite the circumstances, the possibility is not zero.
Oh, they definitely speak anime.
The best thing to do is confirm with him directly.
Where is Shoma?
Unknown.
Really?
I cannot locate his GPS signal. His smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
So sending a Nile message is pointless too. Guess we have no choice but to look for him. Where could Shoma be?
Naturally, we should head to the Enda residence.
This is the second one as well.
There is also a high likelihood of him being at Brahmin or Matsushita Diner.
I think I've seen him testing his robot at Yoyagi Park too.
While not directly related to Shoma, there are records of Jin Furue being hospitalized at Central Hospital.
Maybe we can ask about Jin too.
We should also head to Sekiba High.
That's where the second body in the HB case was found.
Okay,
Where should we go first?
Where's we're gonna say first things first, we've got to save a game. It's on. Okay, I know I found it. We're just gonna. I was like, oh my word, it's really bright over there. I was like, yeah, you're pointing a light at it, John. Of course it's really bright over there. Just okay. You go back. You go back. Go back there. Do. Okay. Cut some of that out. That was really far, John. Right. Let's go to the map. I was gonna. Oh my word. Yagi and who lives at Ender? Prima at the Matsushita Diner. It's just hospital, Sekiba High. I cannot remember who lives at Ender, so let's go there. Motorcycle! Whiphead! Yeah, they definitely speak anime in this game. Oh, Shoma's place. Yeah, that's the logical
Looks
first
like
place to go.
Shoma isn't here.
Oh, Shoma hasn't changed his place in 6 years.
Mizuki. What are you doing in the kotatsu?
Kotatsus are perfect on a cold day. They make you really sleepy.
You do realize this is breaking and entering.
It's fine. When I was here before, Shoma said I could just come in any time.
Oh yeah, they were school
I believe
friends.
that kind of sentimentality has worn off in the modern age. Anyway, let us search.
Yeah, let's look for oranges.
No, the one-wheeled robot. We need to check if it was Shoma's robot that carried the corpse.
Weird plush.
Ada Rooster!
How a rooster.
He's the manager at the fried chicken shop that Ada works at.
That is a peculiar situation.
Kitchen. Refrigerator. Window. Room. Buzzer.
Alright, question time. A lion is tied up on a 10-foot chain.
Aw.
What is the area of grass the lion would eat?
None.
Let me think.
Lions don't eat grass.
Approximately 314 square feet.
The correct answer is 0 square feet. Lions don't eat grass.
But Lian eats grass sometimes.
What kind of little kid logic is that? Hey, perv, don't look!
Who are you talking to? You're the one who peeked.
I thought there'd be something under the table. I did not consider how katatsus work. But, book. The book on robotic engineering.
No one-wheeled robot in here. It was in here before.
It makes sense that somebody's taken the robot.
Could it be hidden in here?
It wouldn't fit.
But it would if you hollowed it out.
We couldn't find the robot anywhere.
And no other leads.
Yeah, no oranges either.
Who cares about the oranges? In any case, we have no time to waste. Let's head elsewhere.
But it's so cold outside.
You're the one who picked that outfit. Let's get going. Any day now.
Somewhere warm. Bit of ramen. Alright.
Oh, Mame?
Welcome back.
Mizuki, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's
Have
been
you
6
seen
years and
Jonah?
everyone looks exactly the
No.
same.
I haven't seen him here.
What about you, Guinea?
I haven't seen him recently.
I see.
Posters. So, the important thing in this place, visually speaking, is the picture of the elephant. Blackboard menu. Again, no, again. No. Counter. You. Oh no, Ganesha.
I guess you might say there's an elephant in the room.
Wow, that was remarkably unfunny.
That's plant.
Mizuki, look. It's a Hispella testacea. Yay! Go, little Hispella testacea.
Yay! Oh yeah, I'm not sure why. Menu. Slugs, plants and bugs. Chair. Kitchen. We'll talk to Gen first. I'll come eat here soon.
Yeah, please do. You haven't been in a while.
Sorry, I've been busy with work. Mame has been inviting me, but actually, you were the one who introduced me to this place, right, Mame?
Yeah.
Was it 6 years ago? I remember when I ate Genny's food for the first time, I was shocked by how good it was. It was the first time I felt that way since eating
Oh, they
oat.
changed his design.
Mizuki, don't talk about Ota here.
Why not?
He's a rival.
I guess O2 would have to be 30 now. But like, they didn't change these two's design. You know what Shoma is?
Sorry.
The
I haven't the
Shoma, they would have to
slightest
change
idea.
Shoma's design.
He hasn't been here, and I haven't talked to him at all. He didn't do something wrong, did he?
If you don't know, don't worry about it.
Where were you last night?
Last night?
I was here last night. The only person I saw was a drunk, passed out Ryuki.
Oh yeah,
What
that's
were
true.
you doing leaving your place unattended?
I think that was when I went to the convenience store to get some miso. I have tons of regulars. Sometimes I have them watch the place for me.
I
drunk.
see. Ryuki was saying something about traveling to the mirror world, so I thought something happened.
Sounds like something a drunkard would say to me. The customer next to Ryuki was saying some weird...
Ryuki was saying something about traveling to the mirror world, so I thought something happened.
Did the game just try and slip that by me?
things too. When that king over there awakens, I'm going to disappear like a candle. I'm not real, I'm just something that shows up in the king's dream.
Oh, hang on, did I accidentally...
The customer next to Ryuki was saying some weird things too. When that king over there awakens, I'm going to disappear like a candle. I'm not real, I'm just something that shows up in the king's dream.
That sounds like a reference to Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There by Lewis Carroll. The story deals with themes of not being able to tell reality from illusion, mirror worlds and the like.
Okay.
The customer ran off spouting that gibberish.
What did the customer
I
look
had to run
like?
after him to get him to pay for the food.
I thought you said you trusted your customers.
That guy wasn't a regular. When I grabbed him and got back, Ryuki was gone.
Huh.
Ryuki,
I
did
thought
Ryuki
you
pay?
said you went to go buy miso.
Oh, that's right. I guess I went to the convenience store before that.
I guess yesterday was pretty hectic, huh?
Yeah.
So, Gen and Shoma were both known by the Nyex Corporation. Here's the door. Large stock pod. Okay, Amani. Do you know where Shoma, please?
No. Why do you ask?
I wanted to ask him something.
Did something happen?
I saw on the news that a corpse was found at the stadium. Something related to that?
Actually, yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm not feeling well, but I'm just tired. Don't worry.
You should go home and rest.
That's what I said.
Thank you for your concern, but I'd rather rest here. I don't want to be alone.
Why are you here?
Well, because...
I guess I didn't need to ask. You come here a lot, Mame.
yeah, it's calming being here.
I would have preferred you said you liked the food.
Of course I like the food too, but I like the atmosphere and how you fit right in, Genny. It's really calming. It's my favorite place.
Come to think of it, you come here to quiz me an awful lot, and sometimes you leave without even eating anything.
Well, you're the only one that likes my quizzes, Genny. When I ask Mizuki, she gets this look on her face.
Why do you not like quizzes?
Mame's questions are really niche.
Do they bother you, Genny?
As long as it doesn't get in the way of work, I don't mind.
It's nice seeing you two together. You're almost like father and daughter.
Yes.
I guess Amame is like my daughter.
Maybe Mama has a father complex?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it just reminded me of my dad.
Right, your parents.
They divorced when I was little, so I've been separated from my dad.
Oh, he's
I
not dead
really
then.
liked him, so I was really sad.
You really like your dad, huh?
Yeah, he's the best.
Not to imply that they'd have to be dead to miss him, obviously, but normally when people are like, oh shit, sorry, it's like more dramatic than a divorce. But like, I don't have enough insight. Is something bothering you?
Yeah, a little bit. Have you heard about the disappearances that have been happening lately? I know it's just a rumor, but people going missing after watching a ViewCube video.
And this happened 6 years
Same
ago.
as the urban
Yeah.
legend from 6 years ago.
But it's different this time. I think it's actually happening.
I was able to find the video. Do you want to watch it?
Oh, of course I want to watch it.
Not right now. Now's not the time.
I'm getting a feeling that this is connected to something bigger.
We've not
Something
had
bigger?
their ending.
What?
nirvanA Initiative.
What?
It's just something I saw online.
That's the name of the game.
Some kind of terrorist attack or something being planned.
Yeah, everyone gets an ending in these games.
There are rumors to that effect, but nothing concrete. I do not have enough data to make a determination yet.
Like Shoma,
Anyway, that's what's got me scared.
Shoma's also got an ending, but like obviously he's now grown up and more relevant because he's going to be a genius hacker. But these two never got a resolved ending.
Mame, you really don't look too good. Want me to take you to the hospital?
It's okay. I just need some rest.
Amame, you can rest in the back if you want.
Yeah. I might do just that.
Mame, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Guess we'll take her word for it.
Mizuki, we're in the middle of an investigation.
This is
We
relevant.
should leave this to Gen.
Okay. Genny, please take care of Mame.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's go see Ota. Get it over and done with.
Shoma? I haven't seen him.
I genuinely didn't
What
think
about you,
they'd
Ota?
update Iris.
No, I haven't seen him either. Shoma always comes in alone, and he usually leaves without saying anything.
I see.
Do you think Shoma saw that video too?
If he did, it wouldn't be good.
Video?
Yeah, somebody was having a lot of fun. I think we might be just sitting in a different place. Oh, sorry, we've got to spend 20 minutes looking at the walls. Some autographs. So, I found out everyone's ages are multiples of 6. So the reason why he was 24 and everyone was 18 was just because he really wanted that to... Because his age makes no sense in the first game. Like, he's a really weird... Like, he's hanging around with, like, teenager, like, with a 12-year-old and an 18-year-old, and he's, like, 24. It's just a bit weird. Like, had he been just, like, 19 or something? And look at him. He doesn't look like he's 30. Look at... Bloody hell. Doesn't matter how much... You can make him a full bear man, and I wouldn't believe he was that old. I believe so. I mean, I know this is anime and everyone looks really young. Like, at this point, Boss is 49 somehow. But, so again, owner of Brahmin World Cuisine, dislikes Ota. He likes the warehouse, people who are unafraid of him. He likes reading, meditating. He likes cooking and crushing rocks. Still runs the restaurant called Brahmin and the Golden Yokocho. Nothing has changed. Maybe he's afraid of change. Mame. They didn't update her at all. I mean, she was in the first game as well. She did nothing in the first game. She was just some random side character. She likes exploiting vanity, receiving lavish gifts. Oh yeah, because she works at the maid cafe. She's 24 now, because 6 years have passed. Likes quizzes, the occult, dance, music, voices, right side. Customers who sit there for 3 hours. She dislikes with just a coffee. Silence, left side. She doesn't like the left side. What, of the teleport thing? Raising triple warp sea devils. Graduated from Sekaba High, but she still works at Sunfish Pocket. So mermaid recently, she has had some health issues. Seems to know something about the nirvanA initiative. Okay, let's try and predict something. All the girls are 24 now, so we've got no reason to go to a high school. So, who's inexplicably going to be a teacher? Oh no, hang on, it's Hitomi, isn't it? Hitomi's probably still a teacher. Exploiting vanity. Terra is still here. And we've not spoken to these two enough. There's a counter. And a table.
I am much bigger.
You mean your attitude?
No.
You don't look 30 years old, no.
You think so? I have been making some progress lately. I've gained a lot of life experience. I'm a refined adult now.
I don't know about experience, but you did change up your look. If there was a contest for adults who don't look or act their age, you'd do well.
So you're saying I look really young?
Like 12,
That's a
yeah.
compliment.
Young? Don't you mean more like childish?
Oh, stop, Tessa, you're embarrassing me. She means that I'm as cute and pure as a child in the prime of their youth.
I don't think that's what she meant.
I suppose his positive thinking is what allows him to retain his youth.
That's not how that works, Iber. What was I going to say? Before we could just scan his brain because we're just a terrible person. What was I going to say? Oh, I've been told, I don't know if it's true or not, that the character designer is literally the Pokemon character designer, which is why half these characters look like they're from Pokemon. You're not going to cut your hair?
I've been busy. I haven't had a chance to cut it.
You're really busy, huh? Want me to cut it? Snip, 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 snip.
I still kind of hate Iris.
How long is this gonna take?
Really? You'll cut my hair?
I was trying to think of the word, but like, it's that Iris has to be sort of free-spirited in a kind of whimsical way. Look how whimsical and free-spirited, and she's the light in everyone's heart. And it's not so bad in little doses, but obviously at the end of the first game, it's just really fucking annoying.
Well, I think I'll save that experience for later. I want to grow it out longer so I have as much haircut time with Tessa as humanly possible.
Longer hair does not take longer to cut.
Yeah, it does. What are you talking about?
Ota, if you're gonna head this restaurant, you should care more about how you look.
I mean, there's degrees.
Hey, that's actually what Gen from Brahmin said too.
I'm sure there's like diminishing returns, but you know.
But it's not like spending more time on my appearance is gonna make my food taste better. Besides, I get plenty of customers.
Is this is this an Ota that's given up on life? He hasn't cut his hair. This place is popping.
Well, yeah, with my cooking skills, that's to be expected. I think history will call me the chef blessed by the culinary gods.
Okay, but the only customer here is Iris, though.
Because I'm on break. Didn't you see the sign? During regular business hours, I don't have time for breaks.
Ota is not exactly exaggerating. Matsushita Diner offers affordable, tasty food. Queues often form out the door.
It's also next to a death zone. There was an explosion in the park. That was why this place was empty for 6 years.
So it actually gets pretty crowded, huh?
Yeah, and I welcome the challenge. I don't want to lose to Gen.
Why are you two competing anyway?
Okay, we've forgotten that game. Fair enough. We're
He
moving
talks
on.
about me like some kind of mortal enemy or something.
It might have been it might have gotten better since then.
I hear him talking trash about me. He says I'm not dedicated to my cooking, not determined to be the best.
You don't have to be the best chef. You have to be a good chef. It's fine.
But I want to prove to him that I'm better, and I do it my way. Just you watch. I'm gonna make Matsushita Diner super popular. I'll have 3 Michelin stars one day.
Isn't it weird that, like, restaurants are like, do you know how good we are? Some tire company says we're amazing. I know, like, I know the story behind, like, Michelin stars being, so Michelin's a tire company, being, we want people to drive places, so we'll review restaurants that there's a sort of synergy there. It's just really weird that that's taken seriously. Still Iris's fan, right?
Of course. I'm still Tessa's #1 fan, after all. It's my duty to support her.
Like every single awards show was like, we're an awards show now. What we said is important. And everyone's like, oh, they're an awards show. They say what's important, you know. They gave out Sure Metal Man. He's gold. That's a precious metal. What they say is valid. And it's like, isn't it strange that that's all you have to do? Just like insist. And like, but you'd even think like they downplayed the name Michelin, because like you're like, well, hang on a minute, what with the Michelin Man? The guy who looks like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? So yeah, they're in charge of how good restaurants are, apparently.
I name search her on Twitter and defend her to anyone talking trash. I even use multiple accounts so she can rise to the top of trending.
Yeah, you'd need more than multiple accounts to do that.
I am devoted, day and night.
Thank you for everything you do, Ota.
Iris, you really shouldn't be adding more fuel to the fire.
Oh, I know what
here.
they did. They made her look more like her mother.
Fire!
Hot Pot Tessa!
Shipping!
Freight Crate Tessa!
Oh, I assume she meant the other type of shipping.
Airplanes!
High Flight Tessa!
It's the brand new star of the networld, Tessa! Also known as ASAT! You bet!
About the video.
Mizuki, do you know about the video uploaded to ViewCube?
When I say her mother, I don't mean Hitomi, I mean her biological mother, which you find out about at the end of the first game.
Mame told me there was some rumor about a video making people vanish after they watch it.
That's the one. Do you think Shoma saw that video too?
He could have.
Because it was Shoma who solved the BATS 490 code 6 years ago.
No, that was fake. He never did.
Is there a code hidden in the new video too?
Yeah, a much tougher one than the last. I've been trying to figure it out, but I've got nothing.
I've been thinking about how and why exactly the people who watch the video end up missing.
My guess is the people who solve it end up mind-controlled.
Or it's, directions, and they just follow the directions.
Like Project Bluebeam or MK Ultra.
MK Ultra didn't mind control anyone. They just fed loads of people full of drugs, and they had a terrible time. And one guy murdered a bunch of people. Yeah, that's probably not outside the realm of possibility either. These 3D spaces are, they're fully 3D. They're explorable, walk aroundable, even though we're routed to the spot for some reason. It's on PC as well. It'd probably be hacked. In fact, I didn't even consider that. I've got a program for that can hook VR and stuff. I wonder if it would work with this. I mean, this is on my Switch. This is on my PlayStation 5 even. But I've got the first game. I might try it out, see if it works. What's Project Bluebeam?
It's a project by NASA that projects lasers and holograms into the atmosphere. They say it's for investigating the atmosphere and ionosphere, but in reality, it's a scheme to take over the world.
Yeah, that sounds not real.
The idea is they can project images of aliens, UFOs, God, anything they want.
Okay, you want me to know this. Why, game?
It tricks the people of Earth into thinking the planet is being invaded or something.
Isn't that the plot to, that superhero? Yeah, it's been ages since I've tried that program out, because I tried playing through Alan Wake with it. Like, it's not perfect, and a lot of games it just straight up refuses. Oh, yeah. Watchmen. That's the plot of Watchmen, isn't it? He's describing.
They can unite the world under the false pretense of fighting back against a foreign threat.
Yeah, he's literally describing the plot of Watchmen.
It gets the people of the world to abandon their allegiances to religion or any one nation, and instead unify under a new world order.
Also, the plot of Watchmen says that idea would not work.
So this video is kind of the same idea. Project an image into your mind that makes you think a certain way.
That's an interesting conceit there. MK Ultra. I already know what MK Ultra is, but...
MK Ultra is the codename for a top-secret project that the CIA was running that tested different kinds of mind control.
You mean they tortured people by giving them lots of LSD and poking them and gained literally nothing out of it, outside of just breaking a few people.
Their so-called experiments were inhumane, even torturous, all to try to prove mind control exists.
Okay, fair enough, he did say that.
They forced unsuspecting patients to take LSD, and did electroshock therapy, hypnosis.
Yeah, it's where we get the guy who did the mail bombs. I've forgotten his name. But he was a part of MK Ultra. Like, the American government can be blamed for at least one serial killer.
And the results of their experiments were all destroyed. So no one knows anything for sure.
Well, apart from that one guy that we definitely know. Oh, I've forgotten his name. They did a Netflix series on him as well. Well, that's all governments, really.
Hey, Ota. What's Ota's black sauce?
What was his name?
It's our house special soy sauce.
It's like 2 letters. 'Cause he did like not the Oklahoma bombing. No, he did. Did he do mail bombs? Yeah, I think he did the Oklahoma city bombings. He lived in a little, he lived in the middle of nowhere. To walk 10 miles to post things. The problem is now my information is coming from a somewhat heightened series. Like I noticed in the TV series where they capture him, one police guy does it, and it's like, oh yeah, who's the consultant to that series? It's that one guy who actually caught him. A bunch of people, obviously, because that's how police work actually works. What's his name? Oh, I shouldn't. Ted Bundy. Is it Ted Bundy? No, I'm confusing. Oh, this is going to annoy me. I'm actually. Is it? Am I confusing him for someone else? I'm gonna look. Give me 1 second. It's gonna annoy me otherwise.